Good morning. I am on the pool deck right now. It's very loud. Okay, it's a little bit quieter up here, so I'm going to try this again. Good morning. Sorry about the wind. I don't have my little poofy, fluffy thing that stops the wind, so I hope it's not too loud. So today is our third day on the cruise. It's our second full day. I don't know if you count embarkation as a day. I don't know. What do you think? If we count embarkation, 3 days. If we don't count embarkation, because it's only half a day, 2 days. But we are in Nassau today, and we have an excursion. We're going over to our Dostra Gardens. I just came up while I had some time by myself to get the vlog started. We had breakfast at Cabanas. I didn't film because it wasn't anything fancy. I just got oatmeal and hash browns, as I always do. That's like my favorite thing to eat on the ship. Got to keep an eye out for the churro waffles, because I haven't tried those and I really want to. But anyway, yeah, we are meeting for our excursion in like 40 minutes. And until then, we're just going to hang out and wait until it's time to go. We're headed back to our room. That's about it. So I just wanted to get it started, so we're ready to get our day going. Alright, we'll see you in a bit. We brought ducks to hide, so I've only got to hide one.
here in front of them, okay? And then when you hold those two fingers up, you're gonna wave them side to side, just like this. Just we do take very good care of these birds. They have accepted it Astro Gardens as their home, so they usually just kind of chill out there. If they did decide to fly outside of the gardens, we have also trained each and every one of them to respond to a very special whistle that we have. So they can fly anywhere, I would say about a mile, 2 miles away. We can blow the whistle. They'll be back within about 10 to 15 minutes.
Another big round of applause for the flamingos. Flamingos nest and belly ration. And a big round of applause as they come to the end of the first part of the show. Sir, to all of the wonderful audience thus far, we have a special treat. She has an extra point there. She's rocking. There you go. That's it.
Did you get it?
Did it? Oh yeah, she did. She's recording it.
Hello.
Hello. Good. Can I get a wave? Can I get a wave? Flap your wings. Yeah, that's flap your wings. I need a wave. Can I get a wave? No? Can I get a wave?
Can't get away, but you can get a hello.
It's fine. You're trying. That's all that matters.
Look at those big thumb there. How are those? How are those? What's the oil? Is that just oil or?
It tastes like buttery.
That's butter.
That's butter.
And then it's barley.
What are the cakes made out of?
I don't know.
Barley and
Does it
some.
taste
I
like
don't
that?
know what I'm eating.
He's gonna eat it.
There's shallots in there. I think those are them.
We use shallots in my noodle things that I make with the egg.
Shallots right there.
And I
What
think those are carrots. There's something green.
And I was gonna try to eat that.
You gotta push it down on the end like this.
That one works. That one needs to go to the reserve.
What do you mean the reserve?
Ardastra Gardens, the animal reserve.
I'm gonna get the cheeseburger again.
One of our servers made us little frogs. We were having way too much fun playing with them.
Try that one.
He was trying to go swimming.
You almost drowned my frog. Except this one we broke. The Chills wants to send it to the Ardastra Gardens and learn how to jump.
And I could turn it to jump.
I think we flattened it.
It's got no spring behind us.
Oh, I see. Look at him.
I hope the mic is working. I remembered to bring my little poofy wind thing today, so hopefully the wind won't be bad and it's not picking up through the actual camera, just through the mic. We'll see. Guess I won't find out till we get home. So, yeah, I just wanted to come out and close out the vlog for today. Kind of talk about what we did because like I said, if you watched my other videos, sometimes it's hard for me to vlog and talk and explain things. That's why I usually just put music on over my clips, because I don't really get to talk much while I'm recording, either because there's a lot of people around or I don't want to disturb anybody, or I don't know. I just prefer to talk to you while I'm sitting by myself and making sure I'm not going to bother anybody. So, my thoughts for today. We were in Nassau, obviously, and we did the excursion to Ardastra Gardens, and I can say this is one of my favorite things that I've done in Nassau. We've been here 3 times. And, well, there, not here. We've been to Nassau 3 times. The first time we went, we just kind of went exploring on our own, and we went to the Pirate Museum, which was pretty cool, and the Queen's Staircase, which both were pretty cool, and then we just shopped around for a little bit. We really like the Pirate Museum, so if you ever are going to Nassau and you want something to do, Pirate Museum is pretty cool. The second time we came, we went to the Great Cliff Chocolatier Factory thing, and that was okay. It wasn't what we expected. We thought it was going to be this huge chocolate factory and they were going to show us all these things, and it was more like a little kitchen, and then they showed us about where they make the chocolate, and then they let us go and make our own little chocolate bars. Well, they had everything set up for us and ready, so we just poured everything out and put candy in there, or added things to the chocolate and stuff like that. So, I mean, it was nice. We don't know if it was really worth the price they charged us, but yeah, that was fine. Today, though, the gardens was very cool because we really liked it. It's definitely something you should put on your list. Our Ardastra Gardens, it's an animal reserve. So they have a lot of different, mostly birds, but there's a lot of other different animals there. It's like somebody else is outside. But anyway, yeah. There's rescued animals, and they train them, and I don't know. But it was pretty cool. They had a lot of birds there. Some of the birds they had, of course, in cages, and then other birds were like free roaming, I guess. They mostly stayed on their perch, and we asked, what did we ask? I don't know, but our guide said that the birds that are outside, that aren't in an enclosure, that they are completely free there to fly, and they could leave the reserve and come back. He said they hardly ever fly away, but sometimes they do, but they usually come back because it's their home, so they always come back. I thought that was pretty cool. They take good care of the animals, and they had some other rescue animals. I can't remember what the other one was, but I'm sure I will put that in the video somewhere because I recorded a lot of the tour. But it was really neat. We saw the flamingos. They had capybaras and snakes and turtles, and it was a cool experience. We really enjoyed it. And I can say that's one of my favorite things that we've done in Nassau. So anyway, that was cool. And then we got back to the ship. We had lunch because we were starving. I don't think I took a picture of it, but we went down. When we got back, Cabanas was already closed. The only places that were serving food were the little, I don't know what you call them, stands, I guess. There's like a little food court on deck 11. I can't think of what they're called right now. The only one I can think of is Mater's. I think there's a Flo's Cafe, Mater's Grill, Toe Mater's Grill, and I can't think of what the other ones are. There's a Luigi's Pizzeria, I think it's called. But anyway, there's pizza, there's hamburgers, hot dogs, there's a like build your own taco bowl, and then like salads and sandwiches and things like that. And at Toe Mater's, for any of my vegetarian followers, I'm a vegetarian, and at Toe Mater's they have plant-based hot dogs and plant-based hamburgers. So I got a hot dog, and it was very good. It didn't look good. It looks kind of weird when I was like, is that cooked? I don't know, it looks really weird. It looked weird when she took the hot dog out and gave it to me, but it was very, very good. Well, in my opinion anyway. I really liked it. So we ate, and then after that we didn't have much time. We came back to the room, hung out for a little bit, and then we had to get ready because it was already almost time for dinner. Not dinner, but for the show. If you haven't cruised before, on Disney, they do shows every night, and they will do the show twice. I know in the cruise groups I follow, that's a concern for a lot of people because they're afraid they're going to miss the show because they're at dinner, or having to make reservations for the show, and because other cruise lines do that, you have to make reservations. But Disney doesn't. They have 2 shows a night for the 2 different seatings. So since we have the late seating, we go to our shows at 6, and then the early seatings, who are eating at 6 o'clock, have a show afterwards. At like 8, I think. I'm not sure. But so our show was at 6. Our dinner seating is at 8. So we went to the show. We did. It was Believe. That's the show, Disney's Believe, and it's super cute. I really like that one, and I got very excited. What I love so much about this show is that Prince Philip is in it, and if you know me, you know I love Prince Philip. He is my prince. I remember he wasn't, he's been in it for a while, and you hardly ever see him out. Now you do, because he's in the parades. You know, he's in the Disney World. He's fighting Maleficent, and there's some other parades that he's in now. So, I mean, it's excited that we're seeing him more, but it's exciting to see him in a show, because you never see him and Aurora in the shows. It's always Cinderella and Snow White and Belle and Ariel, you know, those princesses, and you hardly ever see Aurora and Prince Philip. So I was super excited that Prince Philip was in the show. Yeah, he's my prince. But yeah, that was exciting. And then we had dinner at Enchanted Garden. I filmed that. Dinner was okay. It was weird, because going back to being vegetarian, on the menus they usually have a vegetarian section, and they also have these little symbols. They're little Mickeys with a chef hat, and that means that whatever dish that is, it's vegetarian. And I didn't find they didn't have a vegetarian section on Enchanted Garden, and I didn't see any of the little Mickeys, so I was like really concerned. I was like worried that they didn't have any vegetarian options. We asked our server, because one thing that Disney does really well is if you don't find something you like on the menu, you can actually order something from the other restaurants. And I was worried that's what I was going to have to do. But no, I asked the server, and he's like, oh no, we have the vegetarian options. They just weren't marked. And I don't remember what I got. It was like some little, not rice cakes. I'm not even sure what it was. And it was okay. I think I've had it before. It was okay. It wasn't like the best thing or my favorite thing. It was just okay. So, yeah. And then for dessert, I had an ice cream sundae, because I decided last week before we came on the cruise that that's what I was going to have, is ice cream. And that's all I want to eat on the cruise is ice cream. But to make up for that, I have made it a goal. I did this a few years ago, and then I kind of stopped doing it. I'm trying to start getting back in the habit, but it's been hard now that we've been on vacation. I get some kind of exercise every single day, even if it's little, doing just a few crunches in the evening before I go to bed. I'll lay down on the floor and do some crunches. I have workouts. Anyway, where was I going? Oh, haven't been able to do those workouts yet, but as I told you yesterday, the Dream has a walking track on it, and last night my mom and I went out for a quick walk. We just did 1 lap around, which is about half a mile, a little bit less than half a mile. Yeah, so that was my exercise for yesterday. And today, after we ate dinner, we came back to the room, and Mom said, are we gonna go for a walk? So I said, yeah, let's go. I changed, and we headed down to deck 4. That's where the walking track was, or is. It was. We went down to deck 4, and as we were walking out, one of the cast members was standing there, because the area that we go out of is the adult area where all the bars, it's the adult district. I forget what they call it, but it's where all the bars and stuff are. And there's a cast member standing outside, because in the evening it's only 18 plus. During the day, the kids can go back there and do activities back there and everything, but in the evenings, it's 18 plus, and there's usually cast members standing outside. And my mom, she loves to talk to people. She talks to everybody, and so she stopped and started talking to the cast member, and she told him, "Oh, we're gonna go for our walk." She's making me go for a walk, so yeah, that's what we're doing. We're headed out to walk the track. And he goes, "Oh, that's so good. I'm so proud of you. I'll be in here cheering you guys on and everything." So we went, we did our walk, we got back to where we started, and we went in, and he was clapping for us, and he goes, "Oh, I'm so proud of you. You guys, you inspire me. You inspire me. So wait here, I have something for you." We're like, "Okay." So we stood there and we waited, and he walked off, and he came back with a little bag. I don't know, it's kind of dark. Well, I mean, not kind of dark, it's almost midnight. So he brought us these little bags here, Disney Cruise Line bags, and inside he gave us a cooling towel and a little cruise line hat for our walks. So, like, that was super exciting. We were very excited that he gave us these. That's one thing I love about Disney in general. But especially on the cruise line, the cast members are amazing, and they are so sweet, wonderful people, and they're really good at their jobs, and they just make you feel like so important when you're on the ships. You know, I've said it before, your servers and your stateroom host, I know that they are working with a bunch of people, but they make you feel like you're the only one. Like, you're the most important person to them, and they learn your name right away, and your servers learn your preferences right away the first night, and they are just amazing. So somebody opened their stateroom. So the cast member who gave us this, his name was Jorge, and so thank you. That was so awesome. Like, this magical moment, pixie dust. It was very cool. But yeah, that was our day. So it is 11:12 at night. Oh, one thing that I wanted to say about the late seating. We've always had late seatings. This is our 5th cruise, and we've always done the second seating at 8:15, and I don't know why I never noticed this before, but something to consider if you are trying to decide between early seating and late seating. You want to do the cruise. We prefer to do the late seating. It's like easier. You have more time to get ready. There's a lot of people like to do the first seating, so the second seating is a little bit quieter, especially with kids. They usually get them out in the first seating, so it's a little bit quieter the second seating. We usually prefer to do that, and we don't feel so rushed, because I would imagine with the first seating you're kind of limited because they need to clean up and get ready for the next seating. So second seating a little bit more relaxed. You don't feel rushed. They don't have, you don't want to keep them there all night, the servers and everything, but still, you're not pressured to eat super fast and get out because they have to set up for the next group. But one thing I noticed this trip, and I don't know why I've never noticed it before, we are in the dining room very late. We were eating dinner and it was 9 o'clock, and we were still eating, just getting our appetizers or main course, and we don't get out of there till like after 10, and it's just, I don't know. It's not bad when you think about it. Back home, it's about with the time difference and normal time we would eat, right? Because we're 2 hours behind Florida time, so we go in at 8. That's 6 o'clock our home time. So yeah, I don't know, I just thought about that. You get out of there very late when you have the second seating, but I don't mind. I think that's about it. I've been talking for 15 minutes. So one of the reasons I wanted to stop doing this, but I just want to talk about my day. That's all I want to do. So I better go in and get ready for bed. I'm very tired. So yeah, and it's already late, and I want to be ready for tomorrow. We have Lookout Cape, Lighthouse Point. I don't know. I always get it mixed up. But Disney's new private island. I haven't been traveling there too long. It's fairly new. So that's where we're headed tomorrow, looking for an exciting day there. It'll be our first time visiting. So looking forward to it. Well, I better get in and get ready for bed. So if you haven't, well, wait, rewind. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it all the way to the end of my video, because you know my videos are long. I know my videos are long. Hopefully this one wasn't too bad. But anyway, you made it to the end. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you haven't yet, please click the like button and the subscribe button. It really helps me out. And one more thing, don't forget to dream big. Good night.
I just want to say, please like, subscribe, let us know how we did in the comments. Okay, thanks, bye.